Welcome back to Beautyish Radio. I see Tiara and Maurice already ready.
Oh, I was just texting I need you to come on in there today. Hello, Maurice.
You need me to be on here today.
Hello, Tiara. Yep.
Yes.
We need everybody on here today.
I'm here. Girl, it's going to be a good show today.
Yes, it is.
Ruffy, can we see our cameras? We can't see our cameras up here.
Hey, Ebony.
But yes, welcome back to Beautyish Radio, where we talk about beauty, business,
and all that is.
Yes. And I am Joy M. Hutton, founder of On The Go Glam.
And I am Lydia Evans, founder of SW&G Essentials, better known as Swag Essentials.
Yes. Woo woo.
Yep.
We ready, y'all. Today is a good day. Boy, the devil is always busy, but
Man,
not today.
The devil is not today. We got to block it.
We got to block it.
Yeah, change that wavelength.
Today's episode is called How We've Been Bamboozled and Hoodwinked.
No, we have. We have.
Don't we get bamboozled and hoodwinked into a lot of things? You know, I just feel like life I think I just got bamboozled.
Oh, yeah. I think that life will provide certain things to happen in your life for you to feel like your world is crumbling.
Exactly.
If you guys have been tuning in, you've heard me enjoy over, I would say maybe the last 3 episodes, we've been giving it. Because, I mean, we were up to here with a lot of things, but I think that life makes you feel like things are crumbling and things are going bad on purpose to redirect you.
Yes. And we're going to talk more about that today because, listen, we trying to trick ourselves into the life that we deserve today.
Oh, look who's on there.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Michael Reyes.
Michael Reyes. We thought that was the customer care guy on the phone. Remember that time the guy, he was all flirty on the phone? You remember? And we was like, that's the customer care. That's Mike.
Right.
Y'all say
Ebony.
hey to Michael Reyes.
Right. Hey, Ebony. Hey. Welcome. So, listen, our beauty of the week today, we're going to go ahead and pop her up, and it is Yvonne Orji.
Oh, yeah.
You may have seen her on Insecure on HBO, Issa Rae's show. Love her. Love everything she stands for. She's funny as hell.
Yeah, as hell. What the hell?
What the hell? She's funny as hell. But she wrote a book called Bamboozled by Jesus.
Wow.
How to trick your life. How to trick yourself into the life that you deserve. And we're going to talk about that today. Because, you think that everything is going wrong and, it's a mindset shift.
Oh, yeah.
And she talks a lot about that. And I've read snippets of her book, but I want to read the whole book. I just actually purchased it last night because Bamboozled by Jesus. Won't he will?
Yes. Won't he will.
Hallelujah.
Speaking of funny as hell.
What?
You know what's funny as hell? And I have to put this in there.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you guys have ever looked at some, if you've missed any episodes of Beautyish, and I understand I'm a co-host on here, so I get it. And it's like it's our surrogate baby together and stuff.
Right.
So I'm gonna find this the most amusing thing.
Yeah.
But if you guys at night get you a glass of wine or a cocktail piece. And go back to some old issues, some old, videos of Beautyish, and just watch them shits through. We were dying,
just laughing.
And it's to the point we were like, we this crazy,
right?
No, it's hilarious. We binge watched it this weekend. No, last weekend. When was it? Last weekend.
Last weekend, yeah.
And we had our little cocktail, and we were like, we were trying to look at the last episode because Joy and I always look at our last episode so we can kind of see what we need to touch on the next week.
Right.
And
pull snippets.
And we just got hooked in, and then it just kept running. And
we were on a Beautyish marathon.
Tears.
Beautyish marathon, our own show. We were watching IG lives and the show.
I said, so this is what the people are talking about. We are crazy as hell because we just go off the cuff. We just talk. We don't have extensive planning for the show. No. So we speak from
unscripted.
If you get a chance and you don't got nothing else to do, I'm not joking, y'all. Tell me that it is not having you busted in stitches laughing.
Yes.
It's so funny.
It's unscripted.
I know that's terrible and shameless self-promotion. But y'all, I wouldn't tell y'all this if it was not the funniest shit ever. Oh my God.
It's crazy. It's the wide back for me.
You talking about the guy that y'all was telling me he wasn't that big?
4 feet
and I was
wide
like,
back.
He was like Great Wall of China. Big as a brick. Y'all said he ain't that big.
It's her screaming in the club for me. She's crazy.
I didn't do that on Beautyish. I did that on Beautyish
on the post show. Where the
post
beauty
show
resides.
on IG.
Where the beauty resides.
Yeah, you got to check out our post shows where like we really go there. And I was going in on a guy that wouldn't let us out the club.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just no good sense.
Bamboozlement.
Bamboozled.
You know.
We just been bamboozled
into this.
Right?
Into beautyish.
Into beautyish.
Yeah.
We really have though, Lizzle. If you think about it, we really bamboozled and hoodwinked ourselves into doing a whole podcast.
Yeah.
Because it started off as having conversations. If y'all listen, y'all, if y'all were to just, if there were to be a camera on us at night or during the day, like people don't believe that we talk every day.
Yeah, we do.
We FaceTime each other every day.
No, that'd be Joyce with the FaceTime.
No,
if I call on a regular call, she thinks something wrong. Like, are we mad at each other?
First of all, she be FaceTiming me too early in the morning.
That's because I want to see Gigi.
Really?
I do.
It's about
Don't I be
Gigi.
wanting to see it?
You do. But she wants to see me too. But no, like we literally, our conversations, this is us on a daily basis, okay?
That's crazy.
And then we just literally took our conversations and turned it into an IG Live last year during the pandemic. And then it turned into a whole podcast. And here we are before you today. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Talisa.
Oh, hey,
LC.
Sandy Pooh.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I thought I violated.
See
I
what I'm
silenced.
saying? Silent.
I don't know how to say it.
Violated.
How do you turn it off, Jesus? Oh, God.
You violated and silenced it.
And fucking telemarketers, man. Telemarketers. Jesus Christ.
Now I have something.
How they get your number?
I don't know, but I have something popping up on my phone saying scam likely.
Scam likely or spam risk.
And
do
I'm
you
like,
get spam risk?
I haven't seen that one yet.
But do you get a spam risk?
I have not.
Oh, I get spam risk.
I get the scam likely.
Oh, I get scam likely too.
I was watching a video on Instagram the other day, and her boyfriend's phone popped up and it said scam likely. And she said, "Oh, scam likely, huh? Answer that phone.
Right.
I want to know. It's a scam likely,
right.
huh?
Right.
Folks about to get they bus
Sound
whooped
like something you say.
over this scam. Right. Oh, really?
Scam likely.
Answer
right.
the phone. Hey, James. Listen, I got to clear something up, y'all. So last week, I married James off, but it wasn't James.
Oh, yeah, we got to clear that up. We thought this was somebody else. Oh, Lord, this man.
James DM'd me. He said, although, I like to be married, but it wasn't me. But thanks for putting it into the universe. So I think that was Coach Devin.
Coach Devin?
Yeah, Coach Devin.
That was having an outside
married.
wedding.
Right.
And then you start going in on it.
Right.
Looking for having an outside wedding in Houston. Talking about, woo! I said, well, damn, Joey.
Right. I bamboozled James into being married.
He said he went home and said we're going.
No, don't put that in.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. I just woke your mama.
Woke your mama.
Oh, that's the
He be putting your mama
real
out
ninja-ish.
there.
Real ninja-ish.
He be putting your mama out there.
Are we being bamboozled right now?
We are being bamboozled.
Look at y'all bamboozling us?
Listen.
Yes.
We're going to tell y'all how to trick yourself into the life you deserve. So Yvonne actually did an interview with Harper Bazaar about her book, Bamboozled by Jesus. So we're going to walk you through some things, okay? So you can, bamboozle your way into success, all right?
Harper Bazaar.
Yes, Harper Bazaar.
I can't wait till I get an interview in there.
Yes. Manifest that ish. Cheers. Manifest that ish. So number one, believe that there is no such thing as an overnight success. Because, I think people see celebrities or whoever you define as a successful person. You're like, man, they make it look so easy. I wish I was this. I wish I was that. They didn't get there overnight. They failed their way into many, many nights, putting in hours and what have you into success. Like you said, fail your way to success. And so I think there is no such thing as an overnight success. That person came from some hard work.
Yes.
So
yeah, absolutely. You're just seeing it.
Yeah, you just see.
But when they tell their story,
yes, it's always like the same type of story.
It is. I was dancing for Michael Jackson in Pepsi commercials when I was 4.
Right.
I was that little boy that was dressed up like Michael Jackson with the little socks on.
I used to be a waiter. I used to be living in my car. I used to be home.
Offset used to back up dance for I think Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, a few other people, Tony Braxton. Yes, Offset.
I didn't know he was a dancer.
He's been in entertainment since he was 4 or 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah. They don't ever. Let me tell you, they don't ever come from nowhere.
Yeah,
they either were a child star or they uncle, daddy, cousin, brother is a producer or a famed somebody. It's it never freaking fails.
Right.
Like you see Sanaa Lathan, and it's like, but her dad has been in entertainment for years.
Right.
He's a famed and very successful producer.
Yeah.
So then when she popped up on the scene, you're thinking, okay, ooh, this new girl ain't nothing new about it.
Yeah.
She's been watching her daddy do that forever, and it's in her blood.
Right. But some people, they didn't have that into the industry, and they literally work their way up.
And those are but they generally were in it since they were babies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, some people, but like look at Viola Davis, for example. Like she went to an Ivy League school, and she started late in the game, and she was like, listen, I want to do this, and I'm going to go after it. So, But, some people do, you never know where their story started. So,
Like Taraji Henson.
Yeah, Taraji was a late bloomer.
She was a late bloomer, but she moved out to Hollywood and struggling her ass off, taking small roles with her. When she started, I think she said her son was 2. He's grown now.
Yeah,
but she was getting little D-list roles. So it's so funny because after you look at them and you see them then, and then they talk about it, you're like, oh, she was in that movie.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. I was like, oh, she was in that movie. I didn't even realize
it takes a long time to get a star on Hollywood.
It does, and even with Yvonne was saying how it took her 7 years to finally pop. Where she finally got some recognition for all the hard work that she was doing. She was saying one day she was trying to scramble us some change so she could take the train into New York to buy some pizza that was $2.75. A pizza and a pop. I say pop. I'm from Chicago. But she struggled, and she's like, she cried that night. She was starving, and like the next day, that night she just talks about how she wrote a list, and things just started coming to her about what God promised for her. It's like, you all have to get the book. It's an amazing story. And so speaking about struggles, one of the things she also said was consider your struggles as a gift.
Oh yeah, whole gift.
Yeah.
I was just telling Maurice the other day, I was like, there was times when I had to pick between feeding myself and feeding Pixie.
Right.
When money was so tight, it was like, and dog food is like, you have to buy up enough dog, like you got to buy a bag. So you're like maybe $20. And Pixie, she eats the nice dog food. But like $20. Well, $20 for a human, if I were to go in the grocery store, I could get a few things that could last me for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Be it ramen noodles, be it tuna, a can of tuna, a loaf of bread. I can get enough to do that, but I was like, I need to feed my dog, and it's in that sacrifice. I was just sharing with him. It's in that sacrifice. It's in that sacrificial space where God steps in. You know what I mean? It's when you're sacrificing, your back is all the way against the wall, but you just keep this yearning and knowing in your heart that there's something good on the other side of it, and this is all of God's work.
Yeah,
it's when you start putting too much of yourself and your own feelings in there that you convolute the process. But if sacrifice, if God is showing you that sacrifice is needed, I mean, I fasted so many times, I still fast till this day. That's what fasting is. Right. It's a sacrificial offering of a letting go of egotistical self and saying, I know there's something greater, feed me on a deeper level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, but no, I think it's finding those moments where you take lessons from the things that you're struggling with. And so I think that's so important. Yeah. And so in the next one, she says, when we're under pressure, it causes us to explore our faith, reflect, and clearly define what your purpose is. I mean,
it makes just all
exactly.
It goes in together.
It does.
That's all.
It weaves in.
Yeah.
Hey Tiffany. Hey mommy. Yeah, it weaves in. But that's the thing. Like, I know for me, anytime I'm going through a tough situation, I'm like, okay, what can I learn from this?
Oh yeah.
How can I grow from it? Because that's the biggest thing too. Like, what are the lessons here? How can you grow from it? And then, sometimes it pushes you into a space that you never thought you would be in. That's what I say about when I started On The Go Glam. I never thought I would be a techpreneur, be working on be in the tech space, in the beauty space. I was doing my consulting firm. I said I'm gonna start my wine bar, and then call
Which
it a day.
I still can't wait for you to do
Right,
that.
the wine bar is still coming
because I'm gonna be the cafe lady. Believe that. And we're going to have beautyish playing all throughout them.
Like,
so if you don't like it, you don't want to go to that wine bar.
Yes. So it's so important to have those moments of reflection when you're going through tough times.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, don't just appreciate the good. Yeah. Appreciate the bad, too.
Oh, you have to appreciate the bad. And the thing is rejoicing in it and keeping your head up through it, because that's another sacrifice. We talk, and I mention this a lot about sacrificing the ego, because you got to understand the ego is the human part, right? The patience, the more difficult part is the God part. Yeah. The human part is the ego. The ego allows you to, the ego is what sends you into depression. The ego is what makes you feel like it's personal, takes everything personal. The God part of you is the patience. It's the stuff that you learn from relinquishing that. And when you go into that level of it, it's just, it grows you so much, but you have to separate the two and know that at the end of the day, if God created everything and everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, then you have to go beyond just saying that. Because I hear so many people say, it's everything is the way it's supposed to be, but they're unhappy. Yes. They're in totality, they're unhappy. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like you can't sit up on one side of your mouth, say that you appreciate God and you understand that everything is in God's timing, but then complain about where you're at. Right. As hard as it is, you still have to dig and find the beauty. Yeah. You have to find the beauty, and you have to. Like, it's hard as hell, but that's where the blessing comes in. Yeah. Because that's where God knows that you're suppressing that egotistical self, that dark side. The ego is what allows you to just always feel like you're the bomb.com and you're better than and you're cuter and you're this. Like, that's self-serving.
Have a seat.
That's self-serving.
Have a seat. Like,
have several seats.
Have a seat. Get a piece of that.
Which is why when you get beside yourself, have you noticed God will humble you to your knees?
Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Listen.
Wipe your ass clean. Right. Like, give me that house, give me that car,
right.
all that money, give me them purses, give me them shoes, give me that ring, give me that hair. God take all of it from you. Right. Quick. Right. Get James you right on together.
James said, faith without work is dead. Amen.
Yes.
So the next one is, it's premature to quit during the tough times. We have to be patient. Yeah. And that's the thing. We want things, like the first thing said about being an overnight success. That doesn't happen. And so when we see other people and we're comparing ourselves to them, then we start to get anxious. We start to get impatient.
Absolutely.
And it's like, no, be patient and don't give up. It's like, don't just be... Yeah, don't give up. And that was on the list too, but they tie into each other because sometimes we quit before anything even pops off. Right. And it's like, dang, give yourself a chance to flourish. Right. So it's, because sometimes, listen, I want to throw the whole business away. But I'm like, let me be patient and see where it's going to go. What?
Somebody just text me and say, I'll be at that bar all night every night.
What? Is that
somebody just texted me and said I'll be at that? That's my crazy ass niece. The bar we just said. See, you about to get on here and announce yourself.
Right.
I want to see your face, beady bead. No, she just texted and said I'll be at that bar all night every night because she in there. I called her ass out though.
I like what?
See, y'all some sneaky freaky deaky behind the scenes.
Not giving up. She talking about a damn bar.
Because, that just came across my phone because I was looking at, like, what bar? I was talking about the cafe. Yeah, right. No, you ain't going to be able to be no cafe lady. Your cafe lady days is coming quickly to an end. But we'll talk about that on another day.
She can still hang out at the cafe.
No, she can still hang out at the cafe piece.
Yeah, Michael said... growth and change is uncomfortable.
Ooh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay, so the next one is when hard times.
The man that left us with Ruffy.
Right. Right. Growth and change, huh, Mike?
Growth and change
after he left us. When hard times come, and they will, she says, all you got to do is outlast your darkest night by one day.
That's it.
And you went, woo. I was like, that made me have goosebumps when I read that. Because it's like, you're hoping you have a tomorrow, right? So how are you going to make the best of the next day and the next day and the next day? Yep. I was saying on my live the other day, one of the things that I practice at night, despite what bad day I might have had, is to find one good thing that happened that day. Yeah. one good thing. I hold my rose quartz in my hand.
Oh, yeah. My purse fell over all kinds of stones and coins and shit. Feathers and shit came out my purse. Right. Was like, what is all that? I was like, no, mind your business. This is my good juju. This is my good juju.
Donuts and stones and crystals.
I was like, Josh, can you give me that over there? That's my clear quartz. I need my clear quartz.
She got a donuts
and a moonstone. I need a moonstone and a red jasper.
Donuts, stones, and crystals.
No, that's it.
But yes, you have to, like, just if you can get through the night.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Joy comes in the morning.
Hey. Joy does come in the morning. Look at her.
You like how I did that, didn't you? You like how I did that, didn't you?
I do like that, Joy.
You like it?
I like to play off your name.
Yes.
I do.
I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Your mama gave you an awesome name.
She did.
My mama gave me just the biblical piece.
No, she spoke just your name. Listen,
Lydia. I got an ancient name.
You got a whole calling on your life. I sound
like an old lady. Just Lydia. They don't even make Lydias no more.
I don't know a lot of Lydias.
It's like a Henrietta. At least your name Joy.
Rose.
Neutral as hell across the ages.
Right. Just Joy.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Manifest what you want. You know, we've been talking about manifestations all the time, but I was mentioning this on my live this morning because I heard a song that said, somebody's son is going to love me today. I said,
it's a whole lot of people's sons love you, Joy.
Well,
you just don't love a whole lot of people's sons. That's all that is. I can listen. You want me to list off some people's sons that love you?
No.
I can't. Look at Ruffy in the background talking about.
I don't want you to do that.
Ruffy want to see it. Ruffy like, call him out. Call him out.
You ain't got to do that.
Don't say it if you ain't into it.
You ain't got to do that.
I ain't going to do it.
But what Dewan said on my live this morning, he was like, okay, now, Joy. He's like, don't be calling for just somebody's son. He said, you better be specific with that manifestation.
Man. Let me tell you about how important specificness is.
Listen, I was like, ooh, you right. I was like, you right. I'm going to go back to my Sierra prayer on that.
Yep. Right.
Because, listen, I ain't trying to call for just anybody.
Right.
So, and then I just read this. This was not from Yvonne Orji, but one of the lessons in the Daily Teachings book was talking about the three monkeys that the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And I was like, that was the daily teaching for me yesterday. And so, in other words, think positive thoughts. What you put out will come right back to you. You know, and we talk about that a lot too. You just it's an energy thing. It's an energy thing.
Oh, it's all energy. Energy never dies. It simply transfers.
So be positive. Think positive. Because if you're just thinking negative, oh, I'm never going to be successful. I'm always going to be broke. Ain't nobody going to love me. Well, then you might just remain in that place for a very long time.
And I got to say this, too, because there's some people who are just like that. It doesn't matter what you say. They're just like that. And if and when, like, you encourage them to step out of that, encourage them to speak positivity and positive affirmations. But can I share something with you? If you have a person like that in your life and you just notice that that's just who they are, steer clear of them.
Yes.
Run for your life, Jesus.
Yeah.
Run for your life, because that shit is contagious.
Right.
You know, it'll jump off them and onto you, and you be, whoo, I'm losing everything. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, if you see people that can't see that brighter side, I'm for the sake of your livelihood.
Right.
Begin that snip process.
Yeah, you have to cut it off.
Unapologetically.
Cut it off.
Yeah, because I'm telling you that it's contagious. I'm dry. It's like a disease. It spreads faster than COVID.
Right.
Really? Ronald Isley?
Yeah.
You can do anything but sing R. Kelly on this show. Right. I mean, this man in this case is just damn. I hate opening my phone now because it's something. He with that sad ass face. That's his fucking face. Just. I'm like, R. Kelly, you are an animal. But you can sing anything but him.
Just anything.
Because some kind of way, you're going to track them lyrics back to a 12-year-old girl. Just, God, whole time. They're just 40-year-old panties get thrown at him. And he like, I don't want them. You know what I mean? I want the swaddlers. Nasty bastard. I know that was random. It
was random.
I can't go on my phone without seeing anything about this man. With that simple look on his face.
Just a simple Simon. All right.
Last thing we need is more predators in our community.
That is true.
Jesus.
Next, guys, is do not rush the process.
Yes.
Some doors are meant to be closed.
Let them stay closed, Jesus.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay.
Hallelujah.
Cheers to that.
Doors closed.
Because we be trying to push them doors open and they not meant to be open. Okay?
Well, some doors will open back up on you.
Well, they
I had
will.
a door reopen on me.
But some doors are meant to stay closed.
And that door has served me well since it's opened back up.
Well, I just said some doors are meant to be closed.
I don't need to see your little matte polish. See, Joy got matte polish on her nails, and she don't really get polished. So she wants to do a sheet, and then everything she with her fingers.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you.
She let me know that she got the sassy hands.
Yes, the sassy hands.
And I got the I recently moved location hands. I clipped off all my nails.
I know.
I look like I work on cars. Is what I'm saying to you, Joy.
You a hard worker. I'm not doing this.
Okay.
But do not rush the process, okay?
Yep.
Things will happen in in a divine order and timing. I just think about how things have worked out in my life, even from a career aspect. And when I wanted to launch, my beauty business, for example, I was like, I wanted to launch that in 2017, but I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
One, my ex would have had half of my business.
Right.
Two,
right.
It just wasn't the right time. And I realized that, I had to evolve within the beauty space and the tech space and learn some things. Mm-hmm. I had some hard lessons I had to learn. But timing is everything.
Oh, yeah.
So do not rush the process. And that's with business. That's with relationships. Mm-hmm. Don't rush that ish, because you'll be sad that you did. Anyway.
Go with God. The hell you laughing at, Ruffy?
Go with God.
I love how God works in my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ebony said, Lydia, you could be a comedian. She is a comedian. I told her she needs her own show. She be cutting up, y'all. I'm like, it's not me. I'm like, it's not me. It's all her. I'm like,
it's edible piece.
It's all Lydia.
Hey, man, it's hilarious. No, it ain't. You are a liar. It ain't just... Girl, please. She gets her jabs in on my ass on this show constantly.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Little nip for the slip nip. Talking about, where your nipples at, Lydia? Where they at? I was like, how would you like to know?
Listen, it's all Lydia. Like y'all said, she the comedian, okay? It ain't me. It ain't me.
No. That's what she wants y'all to think.
Oh, my gosh. So, listen, y'all. This is how you trick yourself into living the life that you deserve. We just have to reflect. If we looking at lessons from this, reflect, don't rush the process, and manifest that ish.
Manifest
and don't give up. Mm-hmm. If I've taught you anything today, okay?
Yep.
If we have taught y'all anything today, you know. So speaking of teaching people things today, the stupidity just keeps going on and on and on in America. Let's go ahead and pop this girl. Shut up. So, y'all might have heard of the crate challenge. Ari the Don said, what makes y'all want to climb up some crates? Nothing in my mind even almost thinks about wanting to do that dumb-ish. Y'all too damn bored just breaking y'all bones for Instagram. So, I'm just like, what is possessed? Who started this mess?
Not breaking your bones.
Who started this mess? I have seen these videos, people falling on their face, looking like they about to break an arm, neck, leg. And I'm like, what possesses people to do this dumb you know what I'm saying? They've been bamboozled and hoodwinked into stupidity.
Wow. Are they just thirsty for likes?
I mean, it's just stupid
and
though.
Clicks. And attention.
That all of it.
I think people feel attention deprived.
So you just gonna risk it all. Just risk your whole life. People out here risking the edges.
How they risking the edges?
The Gorilla Glue girl.
Oh, okay.
I went back.
Okay. I was like, damn.
Well, she was risking her whole head actually.
Wow.
But it's like you risking it all, and I just don't get it.
Right.
I don't get. Listen, y'all, I'm risk averse, so I tend to err on the side of caution.
Just a cautious
So what y'all won't see is me stacking up crates. I did break my arm when I was 10 years old.
How'd you do that, Joy?
Step aerobics. I stacked up them steps because I was being ambitious. But I ain't about to stack up no crates.
How did it hurt?
It did hurt. I broke my arm. The ball of my elbow was like right here.
Damn.
And I looked up and I was like, oh, God.
And after that, you became risk averse? Because it couldn't have been before that.
Clearly not. I was adventurous, not no more. Not like that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so we going to get these people that's doing this crate challenge a girl shut up.
Yep, that's exactly
I'm just over it. I'm over the shenanigans, people. Girl, shut up. Yes.
You see how Jordan took over my girl shut up? I can't even do the girl shut up no more.
First of all, no, I didn't. No. Lydia didn't send me the girl shut up.
So she said, I didn't send it. You don't do it. She
Lydia
says,
over there fucking around.
Moving? A whole fucking warehouse?
So I'm over here just slaving for the beautyish.
Okay, remember when she said she was little and she was a one-woman show? You remember that shit?
I never said that.
You did.
When
you said you did a TV show or you did a show for yourself. You was the producer, the editor,
I don't think I
the
shared
host.
That with the public.
Yes, you did. Like 1 or 2 episodes in.
I don't think that. I think that was a private conversation.
No, you said she was all them things.
These are private, confidential conversations.
What, that you was a one-woman show when you was about 5 or 6?
It was me and my sister. We did a radio show.
And you sang.
We did.
You talked about that on the show.
I don't.
Do y'all remember that?
I don't recall.
Y'all remember that shit?
I don't recall.
See, that's what happens.
Listen, I am a woman of many talents, but what I won't do is jump on crates. I'm not doing that.
But is it a jumping on a crate?
Walking up and down crates like an idiot. No, I'm just not doing it. All right. I think we're done here. Y'all know how to trick yourself into the life you deserve, so I don't want to hear no excuses. You got the tools. Buy that book from Yvonne Orji. And
sound like you're threatening these people.
I'm not. I want people to live their best life.
Is that what you want? I thought we talked about you living your best life and focusing on my nizzle.
I am focusing on me.
Okay.
You focusing on you too?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're so cute.
Now get up off me.
You see how she do me? Listen, follow us on Instagram, y'all, and we'll see you next week.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you,
Mike. We'll see you next week at 10-ish. I was on time today. I just want to point that out.
Yep.
I was on time. And, we'll see you guys next week.
She said the book title again, please.
Oh, see, I was ready.
Well,
the peace sign. The book title is Bamboozled by Jesus: How to Trick Yourself into the Life That You Deserve.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
And on that note, we're going to get off here. Join us over on Instagram for our Where the Beauty Resides, Where the Beauty Resides. Hey, bye.